are like hanging like my eye bags, but we're gonna go with it. I tried to salvage my hair. My name is Makita, welcome back to my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram at Tones of Amber. So if you don't already know, then I am backpacking for 3 months with my 2 friends. You can go follow them on Instagrams and I'll post them down below. And we are backpacking around India, Sri Lanka, Singapore and then Vietnam. So last couple of vlogs would have been Delhi and Agra, you can go check them out. And this vlog is going to be our time in Jaipur. To be established, is it Jaipur, Jaipur?
Huh?
Jaipur?
Yeah.
Jaipur? 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 We didn't know how to say it the whole time we were there. Jaipur? Jaipur?
Not Jaipur.
Jaipur. So our plan was to do Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, 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 Jaipur. Our plan was to do that, and then we were going to go to like loads of other cities. So we're going to do Darsalma, Udaipur, Ajanta. That was the plan, okay? And then our plan was to get loads of like overnight trains and buses. That was the plan. That was the big plan. And then we got this train from Agra to Jaipur, and it was 4 hours long, and it was the most horrific journey that any of us have ever experienced. So we booked the train tickets with the guy at the hostel in Agra, and the train was at 5 AM in the morning because it was cheap. And we got to this train station in India with our backpacks at 5 AM in the morning. Some guy took pity on us and helped us find the platform. We've got this train ticket that says our seat class is 2S, which we believe is second class seaters, designated reserved seats. Our seat number is 100 and something, okay? So we find our cart number, which is D8. We get onto the cart and the seats only go up to 84. Where's our seat? So we go in the train before, but that's D7. We're D8. And then the one after that is general class. We just didn't know where our seat was. So I don't know. Basically, we sat down on seats that probably weren't ours, and we don't think were ours, and nobody told us to move. And what basically was 4 people to like a row and then 4 people to another row became like 10 all in like some area. Basically the train got really full really quickly. We were like all up the aisles, people were sat in the luggage things above us. Some guy then come and sat like on our feet. I took like a really quick video on my phone, which I'll like insert here just to show you how horrific it was. And it wasn't just that, it was just busy as well. Like everyone was staring at us, everyone was taking photographs of us, people were quite openly talking about us. You could so tell, you could kind of pick up certain words, and you could so be that like they were clearly talking about us and laughing at us because we were the 3 white girls that were like shoved onto this train and squashed. So the train basically was just an horrific experience, and it just put us off. We got to Jaipur and we were just like, fuck, we need to travel the rest of India on trains, and that was just hell. Once we got to Jaipur, there was a tuk-tuk driver that took us around for the day, and he was great. He took us for food, and it was after that that we discovered that Delhi belly is real. I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to put that out there. And that kind of meant that what was supposed to be 2 days in Jaipur ended up being 5 days in Jaipur, and then a flight straight to Goa, because we didn't like the trains. And yeah, Delhi belly happened. It's real and horrific and not very nice. It meant that we needed to be near a toilet at all times, so we couldn't go out for the whole day and explore because we needed to be near a toilet. Yeah, that happened. And then so that's why our plans for India kind of changed a little bit. The hostel that we booked in Jaipur was really nice. It was called the Sundeck Hostel. It was literally like a home from home. You kind of went up some stairs, and then there was our room, which just so happened that we had to ourselves. And there was like a sun deck and a terrace, which we did spend a couple of days just lounging on because it was just really nice. And that, yeah, it was a really great place. I did a little tour of the hostel, so I will insert that here. So this is Milo, the hostel's dog, who is adorable. But yeah, the family that owned it were really lovely. They, you know, they helped us out with deciding where to go next and all of that, because then we were like umming and ahhing about whether to go to Mumbai. Oh my god, yeah, we were gonna do Mumbai. Yeah, Jaisalmer, Udaipur, Mumbai, Ajanta, and there was somewhere else as well.
Makita, the travel goddess, is currently looking for flights from here to Goa so that she doesn't have to brave sleeper trains.
No.
The princess wants to go straight to the beach and cut out the middleman.
Actually,
Update on the travel plans.
Wait, there are no trains because we didn't book it in advance, but we didn't like the train anyway. But yeah, basically a month in India isn't long enough if you want to do everything, because we didn't even cover the north. We just started in Delhi and went down to the south, and actually there's so much more. So Jaipur is like the capital of Rajasthan, and there's so much to see in Rajasthan that we didn't get to see, which was fine. Like I said, I think if I was to go back to India, I'd go back to Rajasthan and just do Jaipur, Udaipur and the other places there, because it was really lovely. So Jaipur, I don't even know if I'm freaking saying it right, is the pink city. So driving around, a lot of the buildings in the market kind of area were pink, but what the tuk-tuk driver said to us was that actually it's not really a pink city anymore because of Parliament and government, and they keep arguing about it, and I think basically the pink city is kind of like a tourist attraction, and no one wants to put the money in to repair it because they're arguing about who should repair it or something like that.
something like that.
It was a little bit complicated. Still really nice to see. I did get some clips of it. So this tuk-tuk driver was kind of with the hostel, and the hostel would book like a day where the tuk-tuk driver would take you on like a tour around Jaipur. So that was really lovely. We did that on our first day. So he showed us the pink city, and then we went to the King's Crematorium, which I think was probably like one of my favourite things. It was so amazing. So I thought it was just one king was buried there, but I think it was where all the kings were cremated or something.
Yeah, was more than one. I think it was 3.
Yeah. So it was really cool. So I'll insert the clips of what that looked like. We have a nice tuk-tuk driver who is taking us around, and he took us for like street food. It's really good, and we're just hoping that we don't get belly belly. We're now at the where the king was buried, and it is lovely. Can I please have a photo right there?
Ready?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Australia?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah, now that I've eaten.
Makita, how do you feel about today?
I'm tired. But
Negative Nancy.
no,
We've still got one more place to go. Are we going monkey or are we going red?
monkey.
I want to go monkey. I want to hold a monkey, I want a picture of a monkey, I want to feed a monkey.
Sound like Ross.
Mind.
Yeah, but
After after the King's Crematorium, we had a choice and we decided to go to the Monkey Temple. So by this point, we were very tired. We were really thirsty, and we walked to get to the Monkey Temple. The tuk-tuk drops you here, and then you've got to walk up this kind of like hill cliff, and then you've got to walk back down it, and then kind of halfway up it again to get to the Monkey Temple. So we've been walking for ages in this heat, and we see this temple thing, and we're like, okay, this is the Monkey Temple. Actually, it's not. It's called the Sun Temple. So we had a little wander around there. Leah got henna, and we met this other girl, and we then were like, well, where the hell is this Monkey Temple? So we see someone and we ask, and the Monkey Temple, we could see it in the distance, and it was really like a lot further to walk, like really far to walk, and we could see that it literally looked like an abandoned building surrounded by monkeys. And by this point, we know we'd seen quite a few monkeys on our journey just walking to the Monkey Temple, and they were just surrounding us all the while. So we were a bit like, what's the point in walking down to be even more surrounded by them? And it didn't even look like a temple, it literally looked like an abandoned building. So we were like, nah, let's not bother. So we walked back to the tuk-tuk, and that was our day. So the other thing that we got to see in Jaipur was the sundial place. So it's called Jantar Mantar. I'm probably pronouncing that and butchering it completely wrong, but Jantar Mantar was basically a sundial. So it's like a series of buildings that would show kind of the time, the planets as well or something.
It was constellations.
Constellations.
And like, the horoscopes, so it's all to do with the stars and the way you can tell the time based on the sun movement.
So that's basically what it was. It was actually really cool. Yeah, we were still suffering a little bit when we did this one, but we powered through to see some more stuff. So yeah, here's Jantar Mantar.
No.
I'm hot. You're not that hot.
You can get my top.
Oh yeah, look, Leah bought a new t-shirt.
It's so cool.
She loves it.
And she thinks I'm the geeky one.
And Ali bought travel wanker trousers.
Mickey is wearing a low cut top because she thought she'd get into the monuments cheaper.
Oh, it's hot.
But also my body's so concerned with everywhere else that my hair is the least of my
concerned
concerns.
with, Leah?
My womb.
Anywhere else?
My bum. My belly.
A-hole.
And you know what? If it is a bug, I blame Ellie.
It's you, shit.
Because Ellie's a bitch.
I don't understand what that thing, it says it is accurate up to 2 seconds.
Yeah, so apparently it's showing the time currently because of the shadow on the ground or something. That's how a sundial normally works.
I need you to repeat that for the camera. What did you say? This is all a bit what for you?
Astrological.
One more time.
Astrological. I don't know how I said it. Astrological.
Hello.
That's what Jantar Mantar looked like. And we also saw the City Palace. That was another day. So yeah, we did the City Palace first. So when we went to the City Palace, They were setting up for a wedding and it was incredible. They had like all these, oh, it just looked like the best wedding ever. It had like a stage, buffets, a pizza corner, and the actual bit where I think they would have got married underneath it looked amazing. So it was kind of almost a shame that they were setting up a wedding because it meant that we couldn't really wander around too much. But actually it was wicked to see. Where are we, guys?
City Palace. That's a big man. Please say that again. We're in a zoo and we're the animals. Oh, it's true. I've never been stared at this much in my whole entire life. At least it's not the Taj Mahal where they made me take a selfie on stairs. Take a selfie! Take a selfie! Take a selfie!
So that's what the City Palace looked like. I think the City Palace was probably my least favourite out of all the things that we saw. I really liked Jantar Mantar and the King's Crematorium, but yeah, City Palace wasn't that much to see. It was just sort of wandering around. Yeah, I didn't really like it as much. So yeah, that's everything that we saw in Jaipur. So because we weren't very well, we wanted English food. So basically Indian curries, I mean, they're really great, but if you don't want to get ill, it's not a case of the food makes you ill, it's the fact that the spices, just our bodies just aren't used to it.
The heat.
And yeah, the heat as well. Yeah, our bodies are just a bit like, no. So at this point we were like, we need English food. So we found this place on Lonely Planet called Nibs. And I think a majority of our time in Jaipur was spent at Nibs. I think we ate there probably 3-4 days on the trot.
And got takeaway.
And we also got takeaway. So when we weren't there actually sat in, they would also have this takeaway thing called Zomato, which is like Uber Eats, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Zomato is kind of like Uber Eats but for India, and they basically go get you food. So we literally lived off Nibs. So Nibs is a chocolatier and cafe, and I mean, the coffee was incredible, the chocolate was incredible, and just the pastas and the food itself was incredible. It had absolutely everything on the menu, from Indian food to pasta to Mexican. Yeah, we loved it there. The food was just incredible. I cannot emphasize how much the food was awesome. So here's Nibs and some of the food that we ate, because I did not film every single time we went there. And yeah, looks incredible. And also like the design of the actual cafe was just adorable. They had like bicycles just on the ceiling, and they had like books hanging off the ceiling, like, yeah, interior inspo. And another place that we ate was also the Peacock Rooftop restaurant. That was one of like the most popular places that we'd been to. It was on a rooftop of a hotel, and we literally, you go and everyone is literally getting taxis straight there trying to go in. Yeah, the food was also incredible there. So it was on the rooftop, and I kind of got like a clip of it, but it's very quick and fuzzy because we only ate there once.
What was that?
The Peacock Rooftop restaurant where we went with that girl.
Yeah.
And the menu was like a newspaper, and then it literally had like Chinese, Indian, Western, Mexican, Italian, like it literally had absolutely everything on the menu. Burgers. So yeah, obviously we were like so anti-Indian food at this point, so we were very much into our English food whilst we were in Jaipur. I'm pleased to say that we got through Delhi Valley and we survived, and we have now been a lot more adventurous with our food choices. And I'm now currently in Vietnam filming this, and we keep going back for Indian food. So we're eating Indian food in Vietnam. So yeah, we've definitely got used to Indian food. But yeah, so I apologise that this isn't a proper vlog, and again it's just me talking to a camera showing clips, but like I said, we weren't very well. So Jaipur was a little bit of a muddle, and I only filmed little snippets, so I need to kind of condense it in a kind of organised way. So I hope this makes sense and it's not too shit of a video. But I can assure you by now I am used to vlogging, and I'm much better at talking to the camera. So I think I've said everything that I need to say. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe so that you can keep up to date with all our travel adventures. You can follow me on Instagram at Tones of Amber. You can follow Leah on Instagram at Leah Kerr with an extra R, and you can follow Ellie on Instagram at Ellie Ashley with an X. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Sissy that what, girl?
Buckingham Palace.
Oh my god, look at that one, it's bold.
Oh!
Mickey, what did you just do?
Jump, jump, jump,
Jump around.
Jump.
Jump around.
Why, what do you need?
You two are helping me. Mum would help and bring me tea.
Wait, you get your cup of tea and get one.
It's not the same. Technically.